Hey everybody, this is the Brickyard in the 87 Winston Cup cars. NASCAR Legends Series, Class B fixed, 45 laps. I'm on the pole on the one car, and not sure what this is going to be like. I think I ran the ARCA car here one time. And that was a long time ago. And I think that's the only time I've ever run here at all. So, obviously, if you're watching this, you know about Indianapolis. 2.5, I think it's 2.5 miles. Flat, basically rectangle. So, got in a decent lap in qualifying, so I'm up here. Hopefully I can control the race. What I haven't decided on is if this is going to be a green flag type of 45 laps or if it's going to be caution filled, because on one hand there's pretty much one groove and it's hard to race side by side, but at the same time this place is just so big and there's so much room, especially on the long straightaways, to spin out of trouble that there could very well be some wrecks like in the back that we don't get cautions for. So not sure what to expect, but just gonna try and stay where I'm at, bring it home, have some fun.
Get ready. The pace car's in.
No idea where the restart box is. I was probably really early, but holy cow. Yeah, we've got forever down here. Okay, I'll remember that for later. I imagine the tire fall off is just going to be gigantic. The way the gearing is in these things, you can pretty much stomp on it and not worry about spinning the rear tires. So I was super conservative there through 1 and 2. I got the 9 that's going to go around me.
Go there. Hold your line. Clear low, clear low.
And then he blew the corner and I'm stuck behind him.
Inside.
Immediately going backwards here.
Go there. Hold your line. All clear, all clear.
Okay. The 7 blocking the inside.
All clear, all clear.
Yeah, you can't run up in that second groove there. That was just a mistake by me.
All clear, all clear.
Need to get settled in here. Obviously should have been more aggressive when I had that jump. Should have just tried to maintain that, but hopefully I can find a spot to settle into here. Looks like I'm the only one doing any saving at the moment. And we got the 7 car getting spun. Oh, I was trying to get both of them there.
3 wide, you're in the middle. Hold your line.
That was a mess.
Get one outside.
Should have just been a little bit more patient. I probably could have gotten both of them.
Get one outside. 2 wide.
Now I'm going to have to come from the back.
You're clear high, clear high.
And the leader is loving it. He's gone.
Go there. Hold your line. All clear, all clear. Outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. All clear, all clear.
Oh, 13 car.
Outside.
13 car did it, and the cat car behind me did it as well.
You're in fifth place.
Alright, I gotta remember that My marks for qualifying are going to be quite a bit different than the race. Tires wearing out obviously is one thing, but also you have the draft pulling you so much faster down the straightaway too. The 7 looking to my inside, really just can't get in a rhythm here early.
Stay high. Stay high. There's the car on the low side. All clear, all clear.
Getting real tight out of 2 and out of 4 like everybody else. Alright, well that was a wild first 4 laps. See if it calms down any here. A couple of them getting together off of 2. They're still wrecking each other. Wow. Thought I was gonna get killed there. Loose down there on that paint. It'll help it rotate obviously, but don't want to get down there and have it rotate too much like that. And I'm still just being slow.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Stay high. Good job, man. You're up to 4. Clear low, clear low.
Probably gonna need cautions at this point to get to the leader. Decent set of corners that time. Alright, the leader is 3.8 seconds ahead of us. Keep an eye on that. Everybody's really diving it off into 1 and 3. I gotta believe that's gonna be hard on your right front, especially if this thing is gonna go green. But it's quick right now. Alright, the leader looks like he had a little bit of an issue in 3 and 4 there. Back down to just over 3 seconds. Was having a good corner there till I got loose down there on the apron. Alright, we'll see if this group can get a little bit bunched up back together. Hard to see the marks on the fence when you're that close to somebody, and not even really that close, but just directly behind somebody. So I don't know if we're going to be splitting this in half for fuel or what we're going to be doing. I need to quit getting to the bottom so early down there. Overshot turn 1 that time. Thankfully all the rear brake I have in it saved me a little bit. Down to 42% front brake, so as much rear brake as you can get in it. Kind of pushing loose. Tight through the first half of the corner and then get a bunch of wheel in it, and especially if you go down there and grab that line, it ends up being loose on the exit. Top 5 pretty evenly spread out here. I gotta start cleaning it up a little bit. Don't feel like I'm really saving anything anymore, and I'm still not going anywhere either. You don't want to screw up turn 2 or turn 4. Straightaway speed is just so important, and it's all about how you get through those 2 corners. Dead tight out of 2. Wow, all the way through. Wow, I've somehow killed this thing and also not been fast, so that's not good. Lost a bunch of time through there. Two cars sideways in front of me. Luckily for him, I was busy having a bad corner too. Alright, that was much better in turn 4 that time. But still losing time to the leaders. Doesn't seem to want to rotate on partial throttle really, which I was able to get away with in qualifying. I think that's why I was so fast in qualifying. Whoa! Was not expecting the 2 to back up that corner so much. And both of us are losing time back here. Need the second and third place guy to catch the leader and start racing. Pretty much feels like I'm doing everything I can right now, so not sure what I'm missing. Second and third have officially caught the leader. Hopefully he can hold him up a little bit. Otherwise those 2 are going to be gone. Still only 13 laps in. Two got really tight that time. think I need to open up my entry a little bit more. That was pretty bad that time. Super shallow. Pass for the lead. That's not good for me. Wow, I'm all over the place this time. Pushing loose again in turn 4. Just hate to lift out of the gas when you got this long straightaway coming up and I'm wearing the thing out doing that. Alright, so gonna be 6 to 7 laps away from halfway here. If that's when we're gonna start pitting. The leaders pit before me, I'm probably screwed. Well, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the strategy is gonna be here. Not sure if it's going to benefit me more to stay tucked up behind the 2 car rather than pass if I have the chance. I don't know. The 9 car's been able to stay tucked in there in second. Got way low there in 3, was able to hang on to it. Maybe that'll balance out the heat from the right front. Get some heat in the right rear. Got the 9 car spinning. Hopefully the 2 and I can shoot past him.
Get one outside. Stay low. You're back and forth.
Oh cow.
Still there. All clear, all clear.
Had to jump on the brakes. All that rear brake got me a little bit sideways, but ended up hanging on to it. Alright. Kind of lost my pace setter is the only thing about that. Hopefully that doesn't matter.
You're in third place.
Yep, overshot 1 really bad. Okay, I gotta back up my marks a little bit on the fence. Probably will overcorrect this time going into 3. That's about right there. this point I'm definitely driving as if we're pitting pretty soon, so hopefully that does end up being the move. Felt like a pretty good set of corners that time. I went in quite a bit lower on entry, so might have to keep trying that. I would like, ideally, to be ahead of these guys when we all start pitting. But I got a long way to go to get to the 7 car. But at least that way, if they start short pitting, I'll have some room for error. Last couple laps, that really low entry has really paid off for me. But I'm bringing the 2 car with me. Not a very good corner in 4 that time. Almost halfway. I don't think anybody could have saved 7 laps of fuel, so I don't think I'll have to worry about that. Definitely should have to pit. Now, I'm not smart enough to know if anybody will take 2 tires. Not sure what the left side tire wear is going to be. Got a good run on the 3 car here. A little bit loose on braking again, but not as bad as last time. Again, bringing the 2 car with me. 7's gonna get tight off of 2. Really backed up turn 3. Ended up working out. And finally gonna lead a lap after sitting on the pole. Halfway through the race. So it sounded like the 7 car, I think that was, went to pit road. This is where I need a crew chief in the worst way. Guys taking 2, guys taking 4. And is anybody going to wreck it coming onto pit road, cause a caution? good thing is though, I think you should be able to pit without going a lap down. Got a bunch of guys pitting now.
We're halfway to the finish.
Think I'm coming next time. Unsurprisingly, have not practiced getting onto pit road at all. Alright, here I go. Bring the two behind me with me. They gained quite a bit of time on me there, but I didn't speed, so that's all that matters. Gonna move the brakes forward just to slide into my stall here. And I'm taking 4, I'm not screwing around with 2.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
And hopefully I can come out in front of those 2 behind me. Move the brakes back before I forget. Looks like the other 2 guys also are taking 4.
Alright, that's it. Go. Be mindful, you only have one set of tires remaining.
We'll see how fast I can get through this section here. There's the leader right there, or he's gonna end up being the leader. This is the one I'm gonna have to try and catch here. Well, that went about as well as I could have expected. Looks like we still got quite a few guys staying out. Oh, I'm overcooking turn 3 and just immediately killing their right front. Brand new right front. Not brand new anymore. Alright, so hopefully on the lead lap still. Should be. We got 19 laps to go. I'm in 8th. Like I said, I don't think those guys could have saved enough fuel to make it, and if they did, if they are still saving, they should have to be going really, really slow. I think I probably need to run pretty hard to try and catch the 7 car here. Took me a long time to catch him at the end of the last run, so definitely glad I didn't wait another lap to pit. Pace didn't seem to fall off as much as I was expecting. I also think I was actually getting a little bit better at the end of the last run as far as me, not the car necessarily, but I was figuring it out a little better. But I think that looks like I'm only about 0.8 better than I was at the end of the last run, so Just trying to keep it kind of low on exit. Not to try not to slide the right front coming up out of the corner. I know that low entry was working for me at the end of that long run, but it doesn't seem to be doing much for me at the beginning of this one. Gonna keep working with it though. Probably hurting me off the corner is the thing. So we got 4 guys that haven't made their pit stop yet. The 2 and the 3 are keeping the same pace behind. Got it down under a second here with the 7 car. This has been pretty dang fun. I'm really glad that it's gone green. Makes for a totally different kind of race. I love when that happens in this series. Hopefully I can have a race for the win here. Hopefully I'm not burning the right front off of this thing. I definitely am running quite a bit harder than I was at the beginning of the last run, but this run also isn't going to be quite as long, so hopefully I'm okay. Got the 7 car breaking the draft in front of me. If I were smart enough and disciplined enough, I would probably run that low entry in 1 and 3 and then open it up in 2 and 4. Try and get that run down those long straightaways. Not sure if I want to mix anything up too much right now, but if I need to here in a handful of laps, might think about that. I did it that time, not really on purpose. Just kind of overshot turn 3. And the top 4 should be about, I'm guessing, 5 laps away on fuel. Oh, and that just screwed everything. That's not good. Okay. That is not good. I was in a pretty dang good spot there to have that thing go green. Thinking pretty hard about 2 tires right now. So the top 4 there, depending on how far ahead of us they are. Alright, trying to decide between 2 and 4 right here. Gotta catch these guys first. Get my fuel ready for putting 2 on. Okay, pit road's not going to be open this time anyway, so got some more time to think about it. See how many lap cars are between the 7 and the leaders.
the 15. Car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
I think I'm going to plan on 2 here.
It's the 7 car.
That lap car kind of screwed us there. We're going to hopefully be closer to the leaders.
It's the 15 car.
Hopefully I wasn't speeding there. That was pretty close. So putting 2 on it. And hopefully I'm within striking distance of the leaders here.
5, 3, 2,
I can't see my guy.
right here.
Ah. That was unfortunate.
That's it, go! Right mark. There are no more right side tires to put on.
Okay. So another situation where I need a crew chief because now I need to know what strategy these guys are all on. 7 cars way back there.
It's the 19
Probably means I did the right thing putting 2 tires on it. Guessing he did 4. My lefts are at 92-94% right now. I think it looks like I'm gonna be 3rd. So I'm not sure if the 11 and the 4 were so far ahead that they were able to put 4 tires on it. That's what I'm guessing. 17 and 20, those are the other 2 that were up there, so they definitely put 4 on. So yeah, we're gonna have to see if I'm good enough to win it on 2 tires here. So the 2 car leapfrogged the 7, so I'm guessing the 7's the first fast car with 4. Man, that caution really did not need to happen. Ugh.
Alright, man, we're going green.
It's gonna make for some good drama though.
19, past the 10 to go.
So under 10 to go, so the lap cars have to go to the back here.
Past the 6, past the 15, past the
I don't remember who all was up here at the start of the race.
past the 5, past the
Got the 11 and the 4. 17 and the 20 behind me. Man. Okay, so I gotta believe that there's not gonna be another caution as long as we went without one. Unless us leaders wreck. So 92-94 on the lefts. Got new rights on it. Gonna be 9 laps to go. That is a long time for the 7 car if he can get here. I don't know, but I don't know if I'm even gonna be able to get around these 2 guys. We'll see. Hopefully this is fun to watch at least. Hopefully I don't regret the 2 tires.
get ready. Alright, man. Stay hard and
11 cars gone.
green, green, green. You're back in 3rd. Outside. Still there. Next car is clear.
Had a really good restart. Got by the 4. Forgot to back my brakes up. the 7 car is already through to 5th here.
You got one outside.
Decided to look to the inside of the 11 at the last second. That was a good decision. Alright, now I gotta get going. No saving, just gotta hustle this thing. 2 car should be on 2 tires. He's in 4th. 7 right behind him in 5th. See if I can bring this thing home.
Alright, man, good job. You're now the leader.
Finally got a good jump on a restart that mattered. That was pretty dang important to get around that 4 car as quick as I did. See if I can just be smooth for these last 8 laps here. What I don't need is another caution. Keep an eye on the distance back to the 7. He's actually falling back a little bit. Apparently just ran my fastest lap, so just need to actually probably maintain here instead of running qualifying laps. I was expecting the 2 and the 7 to be flying up through here, especially the 7. Actually, the 11 is hanging on pretty decent behind me. So, okay. And he should be on 4. I don't know. Need a crew chief. Should be. Those 4 leaders ended up getting a lot of distance on us there before we got to come to pit road, so what a race. This has been super fun. Drove it pretty deep into 3 that time. The 11's sticking right with me. Can't be making too many mistakes like that. Boy, that was a mess.
Let's go.
Still got basically 5 more minutes around this place. Driving it in way too deep at the moment. Letting the 11 car hang around. overdriven turn 3 about 4 times in a row. Alright, 3 to go here. Tried to be smoother on the brakes that time, didn't work. Lost a ton of time there. Wow. Finally had a good turn 3. Alright, my heart just skipped a beat there, but no green white checkers in this series, so that is going to be it. Wow, pretty fun race. Actually got to make a green flag pit stop. Got really fast at the end of that first long green run. Got all the way to the lead and then didn't get to enjoy it because I had to figure out pit strategy immediately after, but ended up working out. That restart did it for me. The 11 just had, really looking back, the 11 just had one bad set of corners and I had one good set because he was right there with me on speed. Pretty sure he was on those 4 tires, but he was doing a good job. He was right there with me. So I'm not sure if I didn't get him on that first lap. Pretty sure I would have had a tough time getting to him, but it all worked out. I don't think 4 tires would have won it for me. I think I would have been behind that 7 car back there in like 7th or 8th, I think it was. So 2 tires is probably the right call. I think I was sitting in a pretty good spot before that first caution anyway, but got to make it exciting there at the end and got me a win at the Brickyard.
You won. Awesome job.
We'll check out the wrecks and check out the tires. I think they were 91 or 2 on both left side tires there. Obviously the rights were new.
Past the 7, past the 11, past the 9, past the 11, past the
87, 87 on the rights, 83, 86 on the lefts. Alright. 13 car down there. Ooh, real tight off of 4. Right in front of me. Oh, wow. blew it right front. Okay. See, there's some consequences every once in a while for hitting the wall too hard. That's when I thought I was going to get taken out. That ended up being pretty lucky there. 9 car. Not lifting till it's too late out of 4. Had a big lead there for a while. The 7 car reeled him in. Gonna be a lot of this, I'm thinking. Off of 2 and off of 4. Seven and the 9 racing for the lead. 7 car clears himself. But the 9 wasn't very happy about that. Seven car off of 4. Okay. 6 cars in the new Buick. And still not sure what this thing's doing. Okay, is this thing broken? Let's go to trying to find our first caution here. '18 car spinning off of turn 4, trying to get to pit road. Yeah, that's probably enough to warrant a caution. So that's what happened there on our first one. Then everybody, I think this is under caution. Yeah, everybody's trying to catch up so they can have as good a track position as possible. After the restart, 4 car gets taken out. And then that must have been our last caution. Alrighty. Well, probably a lot more drama than there needed to be. Man, I was horrible that first handful of laps. But pretty fun to have that last restart there and have the green flag pit stops too. Definitely a fun race in this car. I'm not sure how it would be in everything else, but super long runs and mostly clean racing, and yeah, good time. So hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.